Welcome back to Beginning Beekeeping in Texas. So what we're going to do today is move these 8 frames into some 10 frames because I'm kind of tired of 8 frames and I don't have any other 8 frame equipment. And we're going to make a nuke up. I've got some new queens coming. So we're going to make up a nuke, queenless nuke. Got a spare and a big old soldier ant. Got ourselves a spare. Look at these huge ants, just ginormous. Got a spare base we're going to use. Excellent. Got the smoker going. Sometimes these girls aren't super gentle. We'll test them without. Never mind. They're pretty gentle. So we're gonna get all these off of here because nobody's staying on this equipment. Kind of move it off to the side as we get rid of it. There's my hive tool. So, actually, we can use this as a base for everything that's coming off. So we're going to try to build, and as you can see, this corner is kind of done. These girls are bringing in some serious, oh, this is already full, serious nectar slash honey. This box is full and the box underneath it is already full of bees. So, and honey. Whew, it's heavy. Okay. So, gonna move this whole thing off real quick and try to put that on so they don't really know what hit them. I need this is a little tricky because, actually, you know what? Let's use this one. This is tricky because if you move the base box, they'll all come back and they'll be like, where's my hive? And then they drift over to this one. So while you're doing this, anything that you're doing, you're going to be missing bees. So this should be, let's just, okay, the whole base wants to come with it. That's fine. Move that out of the way real quick. Sorry for my speed here, possibly lack thereof. You can see them, they're just all like, where'd my house go? Okay, we'll give you a new house. I'll do this one because it has an entrance. Now you can watch them. They're all piling in now because they weren't sure, and I'm standing in their way. Watch, watch, watch. Look at that. Look at all those bees. I'm gonna just start piling in because I was keeping them away from their hive. Okay. That's where the fun comes in. Now, we have to move all these frames over to the new hive with the bees on them with minimal losses. that's a resource frame. I actually might stick that in here. Because I'm just getting a queen, I'm not getting a nuke. Let's put that in there. That'll be the first of several. I just always keep my frames in the hive boxes. See them all with the pollen on the outside. Interesting. Okay, girls, you gotta move. You really gotta move. And we're also going to try to make sure that you move frames in the right order. See all these foragers coming back? They're going straight to the outside of the box because that's where the resource frame should be. See them? They're all going to the outside. You can see this girl with pollen. They're all going to this frame. And they're coming over here because they're expecting one over there. So we're going to have to try to move quickly. So this is the bottom box. We also want to see if we can find, so there's brood. If we can find eggs or the queen down here, because we want that to be on the bottom box so they move up. So you move quickly but deliberately. Try not to squish any between the frames if you can help it. Just kind of wait and they'll get out of the way, I promise. I did reverse these boxes yesterday because I was out here, and that's when I made the decision to do this, because these girls are just bursting. And you can see they're calm on the frame, pretty gentle. I didn't even smoke them. This is just how they are. This used to be a really aggressive hive and I requeened it. So, those of you that say requeening doesn't work, guess what, it does. This used to be a hell of a hive. So you just want to gently move it in. And they'll move once they kind of feel the ceiling coming in on them. They'll get out of the way. Give them, give them 10 seconds. 5-10 seconds. That's all you need. Trying not to squish anybody because that will. Some of them you can see and some of them you can't. So I'm trying to do this and make sure you can see what I'm doing at the same time. I haven't seen eggs yet, but here's open brood. I'm pretty sure she's probably down here. I'm gonna get this weird ball off because we don't need weird balls. That might be a queen cell. but it's torn open from the side, so they didn't do anything with it. This might be just in time to prevent them from swarming again. I'm going to put a new frame in the middle. Because remember, there's only an 8 frame. I've already taken a frame out. Come on, Bee, you gotta move. These weird clumps they're making, full of drone brood. That's okay. It's coming out anyway. Oh, come on, baby. They do like to propolize, these girls. This would probably be a good one for the split. Oh yeah. Just gotta make sure the queen isn't on here. It's full of cap brood, which means they can't try to start making queens, because tomorrow afternoon we're gonna put a queen in. I don't know what all these little balls are. Don't see a queen here, do you? I don't. Just gently blow on them if you want them to move. It's like an 80-something degree day, so this is perfectly suited for this. Oh, hello, sorry. Okay, so we're going to put this in the middle. Stick this one in the end. Give them something to do. Bees like being busy. Close that up. Keep on trucking. You see how calm they are. They're just hanging out. I don't go in my boxes as much as I used to, and some of them get a little stuck together and unruly. Well, this is a resource frame. Put it there. You really want to try to put your empty frames between draw and comb, because then they won't make a mess of it. If you have empty frames between empty frames, sometimes they'll go across them, sometimes they'll go diagonal. So, you know, you never know what they're going to do. Okay, so will this come off? Yes, it will. Let's see if we can't just get these girls to go in here. Let's do the, you shake them in, give them a way in, they'll figure it out. Show you this time. You want lots of bees in your splits. You want to take that apart quickly. so that they don't know what's going on. Oh look, uninvited guests. Okay, bees, you gotta go in. Another one. Okay, bees, go in. Go in. Don't want to smush you. Okay. Now the second deep. Let's try to get one of these middle ones since we're going to put it in the middle over here. Just be very slow taking it out. Don't want to roll anybody. They're already backfilling this with honey. Yeah, they're ready for more room for sure. One, two, three, four, five. So we got two more. One more. Let's see if we can find the queen. She might be up in that super. I hope not. Ah, wow, look at that. This is when you love a queen. Perfect, nearly perfect laying pattern. I mean, perfect, honestly. Yeah, you got a couple spots open. Oh no. I think this is gonna go into our split. Give them a really good chance of surviving. You gotta really make sure you don't have a queen on here. I can usually pick her out in a few seconds. I don't see her. Let me breathe on them. They don't like that. Okay, still don't see her. If I don't find her in the other hive, I'll just look for her and split real quick. Make sure she's not there. There's a bunch of them. Okay. May seem a little rough, but you gotta can't be super gentle with them all the time because they won't move. Okay, just a quick jolt will get them off of whatever they're doing. Okay, so there's two full frames of brood and a 5-frame nuke. Give them a little bit to work with here. This will go on the next one up. Man, I love these bees. Look how gentle they are. They're just sitting there. Some of my other ones, they were so angry. If you just crack the lid, they're just, your veil fills up. Can't see. Can't do anything, can't move a hand, they follow it. That's when you know you have aggressive bees, when you can wave your hand over the hive and they follow it. So I do see open brood on this one. That's a good sign. And try to move these frames over a little bit. I can sneak this frame in there. just kind of want to gently put it in. Give everybody a chance to get out of the way. Next, well, didn't give her. She didn't get out of the way, so that's unfortunate. Just make sure you take their heads off as soon as you can if that happens, because I don't want anybody suffering. Okay, excellent. That looks good. So we will see if we can find the queen, add the second box, and then do the exact same thing to the super. Add a second super because they are full, and we'll pick this up a little later. So I'm going to do a time edit right now, so I'll see you in 1 second. So here's what the second box looks like. I did find the queen in this hive, so just shook her down into this bottom box. You just kind of hold the frame over and just gently shake. Eventually she came off. She was the last one, of course. So here's my spacing that I got here. So I've got, this is brood comb. This will bring them up to the second box. This is an empty. I take the foundation out of at least one of my frames and let them build whatever the hell they want. It really does help the hive. You don't get this weird, like you saw a drone comb just on top and on the bottom and anywhere they can shove it. So that's here. This is drawn. This is full of nectar. It's the only full frame I had left besides this one, which is also full of nectar. So you've got, it would ideally be empty, drawn, empty, drawn, empty, drawn, empty, drawn, empty, drawn. Or you can mix these two up. You want drawn next to empty, sandwiched. You want empty in the middle of drawn, like I said, so you don't go crazy with it. These girls are bringing in nectar like just nobody's business. So, any pests that you see, now is the time to dispatch them. You can see she actually was attacking one of them, which is excellent. So this is what's good about this. So you just hold it, so you can kind of see all these bees on the inside. 1, 2. It's a real sharp tap, and they go away. All right, there's that. On to the supers. Oh, and you really want to make sure that you got your frames exactly how you want them. I do a finger here, a finger here. Turns out to be perfect bee spacing. And then let's select, oh, this one's full of comb. An excellent addition to this. This fixer-upper we got going on here. Been watching a lot of HGTV during the quarantine, so yeah. A lot of fixer-upper shows. Okay, so here we go with the super. Same thing. I'm gonna move all these frames that are full towards the middle. I might have a couple. Well, these are full anyway. These are all drawn. So hopefully they're gonna fill these up real fast. They did get a little bit of worms in them, wax moths, but they should clean them up. Okay, onwards. So there we have it. Completed 8 to 10 frame. So the lower box is full with the queen, probably 75% full. 100% drawn here and probably 50% drawn there. So maybe 75% drawn there. So they should just be filling this up real quick. So that was it. And then with the little nuke over there, I actually found a deep frame full of honey. Or uncapped nectar. So I put it in there. So they will have plenty of food. Don't have to worry about foragers so much right off the bat. And there you go. So I'm just kind of cleaning up these little Costco carts. They really they pay for themselves pretty quick. You just gotta get stuff moved. That's the way to go. All right, well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It's easy to do. You just gotta kind of go slow, take your time. The key thing is getting this box back on real fast. Otherwise, you're gonna have a lot of drift, and then this should be good. I'm gonna clear off this grass here, getting in their way. And you can see it's tall grass. So I forgot to mention with this nuke, since I moved it from down there, the tall one down there, I do expect to get some drift of workers. So workers will probably return to the mother hive. So that's why you also want to keep the bees on the frames, and you want to kind of overpopulate the hive. Especially on work, bees on resource frames are most likely workers. Well, they're all workers. You know what I mean? Foragers. So they're most likely foragers. They're most likely going to go out of the hive and then return back to the mother hive. So expect that. You're probably going to lose 25% of your bees that way. But you want to put them where they're going to be, because when all those, so we've got probably 2 or 3 frames of cat brood about to hatch. So when all those 3,000 per frame bees hatch, this is home, and this is where they're going to go to. And when I move them up to a 10 frame, this is where they're going to go. So you want to put them where they're going to be. Expect some losses, and then I'm just going to put a hive strap on here. We do get high winds here in North Texas, and I don't want them to blow off the stand, because that would be fun. I don't know if you've ever seen how to do this. This is how I do it. So you have it here. You have the opening. Slide it in the opening. Slide it back out. That's it. That's all you gotta do. If you start tying stuff in there, it's not gonna slide. It's not gonna slide easily through. You feed this through your cinder block here. I don't know if you can see it. Make sure there's no snakes down there first. Feed it through your cinder block. And it's a heavy hive. Sorry for my camera work here. It's just little old me. You get a real strong connection. That can dangle off the side, especially with these nukes. Just try to get it kind of flush. Click it till it just clicks. You're done. And this actually does have a screen bottom board on it, which is amazing. So should get plenty of ventilation, and getting my queens tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the second one. Guess we'll see. All right, thanks for watching again. Like and subscribe.